everything I love. All we love is this life. With a love, with a mic.
And you already know you locked in for another episode of The Mic with your host, DJ J. So, listen, man, I got a lot to talk about today, man. I've got to tell you, I got a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to have another special guest in the building, but before we get into that, I'm going to introduce the topic because we got a lot going on right now in the media. So, first of all, shout out to Jason Lee for doing the Millionaires Unlocked, man, because I've been learning a lot. And I definitely picking up game and switching it up. I don't know if you noticed. But anyway, outside of Jason Lee, we got a lot going on as far as lists popping out, as far as who the top hip-hop media is. Which is another reason why I brought up Jason Lee. Because he actually on the list. So I ain't just bringing it up for no reason. But see, essentially, man, honestly, I personally don't agree with the list. I'm going to just throw that out there from the rip. But it was some valid points given on there. So, if you want to know the details about exactly how I felt specifically, check out the blog, themic.live/news. Check it out. You're going to see exactly what I said, how I felt, who went where, who should have been where, whatever. But again, we not getting into that meat and potatoes. It's the mic, baby. So you already know we just getting straight into the guts of it. You know what I mean? So first of all, I would never put a brand new media personality over a veteran, a DJ, media personality, publicist, all that, been that for years. He been that. Come on, man. You gotta throw some respect on certain people. And that's really essentially how I feel. Because me just doing so much work just with the mic and keeping this going for so long, if I'm still doing this 10 years from now, bro, you better throw some respect on my name, bro. Like, you got it. Like, I'm just saying, bro, y'all, why don't people want to give people flowers when they're alive? That's another thing. Did people know about the female that got shot in West Philly? It was a bunch of kids that got, it's like, it's so much violence going on. Like, if you really look at the news, I don't really pay attention to the news. I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? But if you do pay attention to it and what's going on, it'd be like, bro, it'd be devastating, you hitting you hard. But like, it's like we worried about the wrong things, man. We just worried about the wrong things. It's like, and that's what been on me. That's why I said today, man, I'm coming in here, I gotta get this off, man. I gotta get this off. I know usually, we stick strictly, you know, on that topic. Well, not really. Because we always got a sidebar for a second. We always got a sidebar for a second and get it to the nitty gritty sometimes. But essentially, I just wanted to just make a note of everything that's been going on and specifically how it's been affecting me. Because like, essentially, it's hard for me specifically to focus on the funny and the entertaining things when it's like so much not so entertaining things going on. Just keeping it a beat. Like, it's and then you, again, like, I got a lot of celebrations. It's crazy. So I just recently taught a class. I just completed the class. I taught a course for content creation and media. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I didn't even take the opportunity to celebrate that because of like, I'm just like, I got so much going on. I gotta focus and try to figure things out. You know, it's crazy. You never take the time to like really give yourself time to embellish in your accomplishments and you know, celebrate those things. Or it's like it's like I can't get caught up in that. When I think about like what people go through to make like their dreams happen. So like when we talk about these artists and we talk about, you know, people like Glorilla or people like dare I say her name? My bro he gonna hurt me for this, but dare I say her name? Wow. See, we don't give them a chance. This is what I'm talking about. We don't give these artists a chance. We just judge them, and we so caught up in our own stuff and judging ourselves. Then you're judging these people. Hey, mind your business. Worry about yourself. Heal yourself before you go like, yo, it's crazy. Like, and then people be like, yo, she only licks, she got a big butt, or she only licks this, that. You know what I'm saying? It's always something, right? It's always gonna be one thing or another, right? I think that the point that I'm getting to, and I think this is where like the show might take a turn, right? Whereas like I don't care about what everybody else thinks. I don't care about what everyone else feels about something. Like in reality, that's why I made it amplify the culture, because that just means like I like what I like, nigga. And I don't care if you don't like it. I'm gonna say it's lit because I think it's lit. Like, pretty much. So, if you can get with that, cop through, come see DJ J-So, you know what I'm saying? Because if I think you lit, you know what I'm saying, you think I'm lit, then fuck it, let's sit down, let's chop it up, you know what I'm saying? We put that out, you know what I'm saying, get some viewers, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I mean, we work it out, you know what I mean? I feel like, as artists, like, you just gotta learn to believe in yourself, and then that's when you're gonna start to be able to believe in others. I feel like that's the thing. We don't believe in ourselves a lot of the time, and we put that stigma on other people. Like, we don't think we would do this for 10 years straight, even if we not making money. So we won't support somebody else that might be, we feel like on the same level or maybe a below or higher. But we won't try to support them because, you know, I don't even know if he might be scamming if he on a higher level, and if he on a lower level, they be thinking, oh, he might not even be doing this next week. And it's like, yo, like, you putting your internal things on a person that really might love what they doing and really might be doing it 10 years from now, and then you doing something else. We don't never look within first. So that's why I was always outward. We don't take that time. So especially as creators, man, like I said, we so busy trying to be in a stew. We so busy trying to get this done. We so busy trying to get that done. We not really taking no time to look within before we start to want people to see us. So that's another thing. Before you want people to see you, you see you. Go look in the mirror, see you. Like, go see you, bro. And that's a hard thing. I know. We all know we gonna go through it. Well, not all of us, because some people choose not to take the steps, and that's what I'm talking about here. Like, but that's why I didn't want to just get straight into the entertainment and the buzz and all, because it's like I feel it's pointless. What y'all need to be watching is value, right? So I'm gonna give you some real value. And honestly, I feel like I've been doing that, honestly, but I feel like I've just been giving it to an entertainment base, like how we've been growing the show, like telling you, oh yeah, you can do this, you can get the entertainment guy, you can do this, and that's gonna help you, show you what I did to adapt my show and start getting people to tap in, right? But then I'm realizing before you take the steps to jump on the mic, before you come jump on the mic, like, you need to take a step back, boom, 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 boom. Go knock on that internal door real quick, like, yo, bro, what we doing? Like, is we doing this for real? Like, we not throwing no shade, we not throwing no hate, we just doing this because we want to do it, or like we out here like trying just get up free, just come up real quick. Like you gotta be honest with yourself, bro. And that's why I feel like a lot of the people that's mega stars, bro, at some point they didn't even care if they probably went through so much. You probably went through so much turmoil, pain, and struggle, and fighting people and snaked them and did this and did that to them, that they like, man, I don't even, this music, bro, I don't want this music no more, man. I don't want music. And then, but something in them, like, they see a studio, so they just happen to be somewhere. They go to church. They try to get away from it, go to church, and the church got a studio in it. And they're like, hey, we heard you sing. Now you as soon as you hit the mic, oh, you start going in. They just can't get away from it. It chose them. Like, even they tried to get away and said, you know, I'm done now. It came back to them, and they like, oh man, all right, okay, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's really what it is.
DJ J-So.
Certain people, they had just got this glow and this humbleness about them, because it's like at some point you just really don't care anymore. You're like, I put too much into it. I put all of this into it. Like, I don't care if you like it. I don't care if you like it, bro. I'm just doing me. Like, if you don't like that, oh well. Bye-bye. All my hitters gonna be here. Everybody that's in a circle, they gonna be here. You know what I mean? That's essentially what it is, bro. And there's nothing else in there. You don't need nothing. You don't need nothing else. Even if it's just you. I'm in here with just me. But maybe we might get a hitter. You never know. That's the whole thing about it. It's the game. You gotta roll the dice every day and not care. If it come up, if we crap out, we crap out. Sometimes we hitting a number. And it's back to back. Sixes and eights. Skating on them. Like, come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And then other days, it ain't that. So, like, before we jump into the music, before we get into the grind, the hustle, because it's gonna pull you back. It pulled me back. It always pulled me back. That's why it's a process. And when you understand the process, you just, all right, this how it come. This what it come with. You know what I mean? I feel like it's all about stand on business. I feel like that didn't like the ring in my mind. We might have a header. We will be right back. You already know what's going on. And you already know we back. You know you locked into another episode of the Mike XM with your host DJ J-So. And as I said, man, we might have a hitter in the building. And we got a hitter in the building.
You already know where we at.
Exactly. So you already know you're locked in with your guy, DJ Ismatik. You already know.
What's good, y'all? What's good, J-So?
Yeah, man. Let them know. We 98.5 hip-hop.
Oh, you already know what it is, man. Yeah. 98.5, hip-hop since 1987.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? We all around. Coalition DJs, Tri-State. You know what I mean?
You know what's going on.
You know what I mean? We rock out in Philly. You know what I mean? We do what we got to do in Philly. You know what I'm saying? J-So know what it is, man.
Yeah, man, we get it done. You know what I'm saying? We don't let nothing stop us. I honestly was just saying that, man. That's the thing. In reality, you got to have that mindset. You got to be able to take that in and be able to be like, yo, there's a lot going on out here, but I got to just do me.
Absolutely. As far as doing me, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to have a good team, though. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to have a squad that, you know what I'm saying, holds you down, and where you miss at,
right,
you can pick up and, pull, you know what I'm saying, pull the weight.
Yeah, and essentially you want that. You definitely want that. But that's for the people that want to be in that position. Like those people, they go and choose to be in that position, I feel like.
Absolutely.
I feel like essentially, even the people like everybody that I've been around and everybody that I've worked with, I feel like they just see it's like, yo, Jason, I see what you're doing that. All right, so how can we tap in doing that? And I'm like, all right, so it's like a mutual thing. It's never like, if you got a pool, that's what I'm telling them. Like, if you got a pool, like if you out here, like a lot of artists, they get caught up because like they trying to get on this particular platform, or they trying to do this particular thing. They trying to hit this particular number. Right. And in reality, like you probably hit that just by doing what you want to do.
When there's goals and you have to achieve goals, there has to be an effort in that. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. So you know what I'm saying, as far as achieving your goals, you know what I'm saying, that's, the effort has to be there, is what I'm trying to say. But I do feel you in knowing your lane, because some artists tend to, try to do everything and fill all the lanes, because they feel like they need all the bread and they don't have to pay anyone. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that, artist. Get out of that. Please, get out of that.
That's what he's talking about here, man.
There are certain individuals, I get it. They will, you know what I'm saying? There are the crooks and criminals out here that will take your bread.
That's facts.
But that's in any industry. You know what I'm saying? It's not just music. You know what I'm saying? And if you know who's who, you know what I'm saying, you know who to get a bread to. You know what I'm saying? Don't get a bread that's just any Joe Blow just because they say they can, you know what I'm saying, get you some spins. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do, and you know what I'm saying, do your research if you don't know the person.
Shouldn't even be worried about spins that much. That's my point I'm making.
Yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
I was saying like, so let's just say it's an artist and it's a DJ. Mm-hmm. And maybe the artist feel like the DJ not on their level, right? But here's you get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or they'd be like,
let's touch on that.
All right.
Let's touch on those levels.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? We getting real. We getting real.
Yeah.
So he not on my level, so I ain't gonna pop up to his situation, what he got going on. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then turn around and the same situation and be like, hey, yo, can you spin a song? And then they expect it, like, and you be like, yo, and it's like, bro, you didn't pull up. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And then even it'd be the same other way. Let's just say a DJ, he feel like he might be bigger than the artist. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then you bro with this deal, you be like, yo, bro, it's tight, it's that. Mm-hmm. And be like, it's no name artist, blah, blah. And you're like, bro, like, you a DJ, you break artists. Mm-hmm. What's going on?
That's the thing. Now, let's touch on this ego situation, because it's kind of weird, and it's like a syndrome in Philly a bit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God. I think it's bigger than Philly, man.
Oh, no, yeah, because I'm starting to hear it from a lot of other DJs in other cities for sure as well. But artists get on a level and they think that they don't need the DJ anymore. Let me tell you something. me tell you something. Now, when it comes to DJs, we here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get on TikTok, y'all get on IG, y'all get on all these social media platforms and think that's it. But y'all hits only last maybe 2 weeks, and then y'all got to go to something else. 3 weeks, then y'all got to flip to something else. You know what I'm saying? Because things die down quickly on social media. You know what I'm saying? As far as DJs are concerned.
TikTok, can we sidebar for a second? Because TikTok just got banned. Everybody was hyped off the TikTok wave and, this the new wave. This is going to be on music. This ain't nothing. We ain't got to worry about DJs. We don't got to worry about radio.
They don't last. I mean, it's a fad, just like anything else. But DJs have been here forever. And here's the thing. There's artists that I've interviewed on my show that I still play weekly that I've interviewed last year. Right. You know what I'm saying? The year before that, just because I like the record. You know what I'm saying? And I dig them because they built a relationship with me and my co-host.
Key.
Build relationships. Get to know that person. You know what I'm saying? If you see them out, what J-So was talking about earlier, come support. They'll do the same. You know what I'm saying? It's a reciprocation thing back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He at the bar. He's spinning. You know what I'm saying? Buy him a drink.
Listen, speaking of buying a drink, when we had the situation going on at Arisland with Suge, she had the whole thing popping. One of the artists slid up on me. Ty, y'all just seen the campaign. Y'all just seen what I did for him. Listen, bro, that relationship came off a drink. What he just said, bro. What you just said.
That's your door opener. We get 1,000 people all day just asking for things. You know what I'm saying?
Can you repost this?
Can you? But they won't do the same for us. That's just how it goes.
We talking heavy, man.
You know
Honestly, bro, I think these things we really need to touch on. And I was saying, we had a list. I don't know if you've seen the list that came out that was published by Complex. It was like a list of media personalities and their rankings, like who had the most power in media, right?
Okay.
And the one thing that kind of upsetted me, you can check it out.
You said that was Complex.
Yeah, it's published on Complex's site. Anybody want to check that out? Go check out the list, the media power rankings. One of my mentors, the people that I study under, Jason Lee, he actually got ranked, in my eyes, pretty low on the list. He's actually one of the founders of Hollywood Unlocked.
Okay.
So, I was like, that's a big blog in the game. Blog, media, TV. Come on, to be 11?
Yeah.
They had what's his name? What's it? I don't want to say his name wrong.
Ebro?
Ebro in the morning.
Okay.
They got Ebro in the morning at like 17.
Wow. So who was top 10? I'm curious.
Well, so Joe Budden was number 1.
Okay, all right, understandable. He been killing it. I give it to Buttons. He been killing it.
Right, that one I agree with. But and you had like Charlemagne the God number 2, which was also agreeable.
Not the Breakfast Club, just Charlemagne.
Just Charlemagne.
Okay.
Because it was based on individuals.
Okay.
So,
all right.
See, I was pulling this list up before you came in. I didn't win a lot, but I was pulling the list up before you came in, and then we had. You know what I thought was very interesting, and I thought it was very sweet, and shout out to Complex for this. They put Jazzy. Do you know Jazzy? She has the YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah, okay. All
she's
right,
I think she's maybe like 12 years old,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Millions of views.
Yeah,
viral.
Yeah.
I thought that was dope that she made the list.
Okay. Shout out Jazzy.
Exactly.
Sure, yeah.
I would take that person being judged.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can get it. She been grinding.
Yeah, she deserves it.
Exactly.
It's a kid. You know
what
I'm saying?
Outside of that, some of the other people on the list, like, I always forget his name. He always saying something controversial.
Who's that? You
gotta know. Vlad number 1. Let's talk about Vlad, because that's the one that's come to me. So Vlad number 1.
Shout out to Vlad, man. I love his interviews, man. Yeah. I get addicted to him when I watch him for the whole weekend.
He's so controversial though, bro. Between him,
it has to be that person though.
So Vlad was ranked over people like Ebro and Funkmaster Flex.
Oh no.
He was ranked so high on the list. I was like, yo, over like all of these great, over Jason Lee, over bro, you got to see the list. Like you would be like, yo, like the top 2 I can agree with, but like the ones in between is like.
But
Come on, bro. Y'all wanted us to be talking about this.
But has Vlad been? This is a question. But has Vlad actually been a staple in the community for a very long time, or is he just a culture vulture?
That's the question. That was even mentioned in the article. The writer, shout out to the writer. She was a very skilled writer. Shout out to you for doing this. She mentioned that people think he's a culture vulture. And that's why I said, like, people think it's like yo, trying to take money from you. Like, that's why I said, like, if it's an artist, that's like the perception. This DJ, I might feel like this DJ, I'm bigger than this DJ. Why am I giving him money? See, your perception messed up, my guy. This ain't got nothing to do with your clout. We standing on business. Is you respecting my craft like I'm respecting your craft? Like I said, I liked your music and I said I wanted to spin your music. And you said you wanted to get spin, so now let's make that happen. Transactionally.
Pretty much. And I mean, in the end of the day, nothing moves without the dollar.
Bro, first of all, the dollar about to be worth nothing. So that's another thing. Like we talked about the relationship. If you scared to spend $10 to buy a DJ a drink,
right, to
start a relationship, bro, you wasn't meant for it. You wasn't meant.
Right.
It wasn't meant for you. You know what I'm saying? This not the game for you.
But it's a big, because I know this gonna be in the comments. Oh man, payola. That's all they be talking about.
No.
We not talking payola. That's not what we talking about.
We ain't saying give you bread for, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing no bread for spins.
We're not doing that.
No. We got businesses.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a whole network outside of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got publishing.
Right.
You got playlists, my guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got these email blasts to these DJs that we sit.
You got tours.
Come on, talk to them. You got events. I was about to say events. Come on. Yep. It's so much more a DJ can do for you outside of spins. So stop trying to make it. That's another thing. As soon as a DJ say something about money, you try to make it seem like a payola situation. That's that corny, cornball, weirdo type time, man. Y'all got to get it together.
We do way more than just spin records. You know
more than a DJ, man.
We can get you in places that you need to be. You know what I'm saying? We know a lot of people as far as we pretty connected. Everybody involves the DJ at some specific point in time. We everywhere. You can't not involve us.
Look, while we on the subject, let them know what they should be linking into. We locked in right now with your guy DJ J-So. I'm locked in with my guy DJ Ismatik, 98.5 Hip Hop Since 1987 radio. You know what the going on, man.
Absolutely.
Hey, man, so let them know what you got going on. If you got some events coming up or
what we got going on. We got we will be back next Wednesday.
So make sure y'all tapping in.
Yeah, and we got a special guest. I'm gonna leave that secret. Then May 27th, 38 special.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the Foundry. On May 27th, that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shout out the whole
There's a lot going on in May, man.
You know what I mean? What else we got going on? Coalition Midwest, a tour. You know what I mean? 5-city tour.
That's crazy.
Gonna be dope. You know what I mean? Shout out DJ3. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. I'm gonna be taking a couple brothers from 1921 music group in Tulsa. We gonna go on the road real soon. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to those guys. Look for that coming real soon. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on.
That's what we do, man. See, we always working. It's never a time a DJ not working. That's another thing. People are sending email. They be like, yo, I sent the music, I sent the song. I mean, that's another thing, bro. You take the time, you see a DM, and you be like, all right, let me do like 2 or 3, man, real quick. And them 2 or 3 people be really thinking like they the only one.
Absolutely.
Please stop thinking you the only one, man.
Absolutely.
Please don't think you. And I love you. I appreciate you coming through. I'm gonna always try to get there for you, but just let's be reasonable. We human, man. We human.
Yeah, exactly. That is a pet peeve of mine. It's like when people expect you to be fully on deck when, you know what I mean, everybody got family. They got responsibilities at home and just daily responsibilities that they got to deal with. So if you're not like a connecting person, if we not communicating all the time, and then you hit me 2 weeks later like, "Hey, dog, why you ain't dog? Why you dog?" It's like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? It was all this time in between now, you know what I mean? You got
follow through.
Yeah, we got other situations, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and sometimes, like, this is the thing, though. If you care enough, you won't follow through, man.
Communication is key, for sure.
As long as it get done.
Mm-hmm.
That's like what grandma used to say. You gotta take it back to the old days. That's why I say y'all gotta get back. Y'all gotta go back. Go back to the mirror first. You know what I'm saying? Check self, then come out.
Mm-hmm.
Bust out on them. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate you for tapping in. My
God.
guy. Listen, man, make sure y'all tap in each week, man. You already know, lock in to Hit Nation Empire, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 to 7 p.m. to the Mike XM. And you can check us out on iHeartRadio at via the Mike XM. We on Twitter. Follow us on the gram at the Mike XM. You already know what's going on. It's your guy, DJ Jaso, man. Peace out.
Damn, DJ Jaso.